That way, actually, when you start selling to mid-market and higher, you learn the art of selling. So actually, the sales method of selling, it's also depending on the audience. Say, in the beginning of my career, it was largely small and medium business. And then in Freshworks, it was mid-market, sometimes a large enterprise. And today in the space that I am and working at ServiceNow, it's all large enterprises that I speak to. The way you approach is also going to be different. That way, actually, when you start selling to mid-market and higher, you learn the art of selling. It is not transactional anymore. It's very long term, it's very strategic, and you have to give every stage, time and patience and the effort that's required. When you start out, it's very simple to say that, hey, I have a great product, you seem to have these problems, let's match it. But then you have to understand, okay, what does your procurement process look like? Who are the other decision makers at your end? In fact, you'll have a lot of prospects who are very interested in you, but sometimes they're also evaluating other vendors. And it's a lot about how am I emerging, higher as compared to the other vendors, and what am I doing differently? And that's actually when you go deeper into it, right? So now I really spend a good amount of time. We call it qualifying, our pipeline, our qualifying our deal, and that's one of the most important. And that is that I want to meet your management, I want to meet the decision maker, I want to know what is your current environment and how can I really add value. And I think you have to really communicate that. The earlier you communicate that, the better, because even the prospect company understand that this is going to be a relationship that's a very give and take sort of a methodology. So these are like again, like, this is super important even today in every conversation. And every conversation you're sort of qualifying in and qualifying out. And and that sense comes with some time.